Hi there. I've recently been coordinating with some pottery customers to make some larger cutters for making ceramic items. I don't actually have any pottery clays, but I did have quite a bit of this air dry clay, so I thought I'd test some of my cutters using air dry clay. So we're going to make some houses for tea lights. That was my cobblestone texture roller that I just used to make that walls. Very deep texture, but I really quite like the look of it. You can see on the top right there, I've already made a smaller house, and now I'm working on making a taller house. They're the same size, but this one's taller. I also made a set of small cutters to go with these, squares, circles, hearts, and so on, so that you can cut as many holes in them as you want, because that's where the light will shine out when you put the tea light inside. I wanted to show you quickly how I made this window. I thought it was a fairly simple way to make it. So I cut 4 tiny squares out of the raw clay, and then I cut around the whole thing with a larger square. And that larger square is the same size as that hole that's in that wall. I think I could have used a slightly larger cutter, because you'll see here that it there's a little bit of a gap when I fit it inside. So at this point, the air dry clay has dried overnight. And so what I'm going to do is actually put some more raw clay to fill the gaps in that window. And then I'll also add a little bit here. You can see I'm adding a little bit of like slip, I think you can call it. It's just a little bit of air dry clay mixed with water. And here are all my finished pieces. I left them to dry for about 24 hours. Probably could have left them a bit longer. I almost wondered if they weren't drying properly. I had left them stuck to the tile. But because this is air dry clay, I'm simply going to use super glue. This is super glue gel that won't soak into the dry pieces. And I'm just I'm smoothing out the sides, and I'm roughening up the spot where I'm going to glue it onto. And I found it was easiest just to put the super glue on and then hold the walls in place. I mean, maybe there's a better way to do it. You really do want those walls to be perpendicular, because you want all of your walls to fit together nicely. And I think also at this point, if you're using pottery clay, you might use some slip or something, or just some water to smooth out the edges. You'll see at the end, I'll show you that the corners look a little bit unfinished. And there it is, all the walls are joined together. Yeah, this is what I was trying to say. The corners look a little bit unfinished, but I was quite happy with it. I thought it looked pretty neat. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to use super glue to add the roof pieces. I've added my roof tile texture. One of them actually broke. I don't think I'd quite let that dry, so I had to kind of MacGyver it together, but I was pretty happy with the final look. I think if you spend a bit more time, you could fill in some of the unfinished looking gaps with some more clay, but I was super happy with them. And just one final note, I think if you're going to use air dry clay, you should use electric tea lights. They're very easy to buy. You can find them on Amazon. Thanks for watching.